to the man cave. The short sequence that will follow this bit is just an overview of the salk bag or musuk bag. Really nice piece of kit. I try to go over it as best as I can. The room's quite small to lay it out, and it's just a general overview of it. I think it's a really good bag. The one that I've got is rated down to -4 on the extreme level. When I was out the other night, I think it was -2. It was very cold anyway. My hands were freezing when I was trying to cook. And talking about cooking, while I was cooking my meal the other night, and while I was getting things ready and I was filming around, young Alfie was looking rather glum. So someone equated him to looking like eel. Our little doggy doesn't mither you for food. Excuse me. What he does do, he has this rather hang dog looking expression about him, you know, sort of hangs his head down with, "You're cooking food and I haven't got any." He had a bowl full of food, you know, doggy food, but I was cooking sea bass and rice, and I think he wanted some. And I will tell you folks, he is a crafty little doggy like that. When we're at home, he doesn't mither you for food either, but what he will do is he'll sit the other side of the room sometimes, and if it's something cheesy or he particularly likes, he will hang his head down and look really glum and sad. So guys, Alfie might have looked sad, but it was the sort of expression that he has, saying, "You're cooking something and I want some of it," type expression. Other than that, he's not a bad little dog to take out. As I say, the sequence that follows this will be dealing with the musuk bag. Okie doke guys. Right guys, that's the name of the sleep wear system I'm currently using at the moment. You can see if I go in, right, I was down to I was at about -2 the other night when I wore this, so it was well below its limit. It's right on the extreme edge. That's the name of the bag, and I'm using the light one. My nephew uses the standard weight bag which I bought him. Right, if we pan down, that's the arms, and what you've got here is you've got a zip here on this side and a zip that side, so basically it comes right down. So guys, you don't need a zip fly, you can basically have a pea. The hood is quite good, keeps you snugly, and coming down to the hands, there should be a velcro patch there, and there's a velcro slit there which your hand will slide out of. I'm just trying to get the slide my hand in, you can just see. So basically that will fold back and you can cook and what have you while still wearing this. And if you come down, the legs have got reinforced bottoms, so you can walk around a little bit in it. I wouldn't suggest it for hiking, and it can be quite slippy when you're wearing this, but it's a very good little sleep system. Combine that with a bivvy bag and you can be quite snuggly. Very enjoyable to sleep in. My advice, if you're going to sleep in it, I tend to wear Helly Hansen base layer, which has a sleeping bag liner along with a pair of socks, and it is really comfortable. So that's basically the overview. So as I say, you've got reinforced feet, you come up and then you've got a double zip system, that's full length, and that's a two-way zip, so you can zip it up and still keep it over. That enables you to slide into it. And of course the hood, which has got a couple of little cords so you can actually pull it round a little bit snugly, and you've got a baffle here. There is no Someone asking about a fly for this. I've never had a fly in a sleeping bag. What I would suggest is a head net, maybe, for if you're using it during the summer. This is definitely going to be a summer bag. I really took it to its limit the other night when I did go out. But that's my mussuk, or I can't remember the other name of it. Let's just call it a mussuk bag. Really comfortable, nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little overview of my new sleeping bag. It's quite a nice bag, and as I said, you know, I took it to its limit. I do have 3 other sleeping bags. I have an Osprey and a Golden Eagle, which are the 2 Woodlaw bags, and a Black Down 3 Season Down bag. My favourite out of all of those must be the Osprey. It's a really nice, good all-round bag. Inside it's got 2 pockets, which I wish the mussuk bag had, which you can put sort of personal stuff in, you know, your phone, maybe hi-fi, you know, little iTouch or whatever. Money, you know, put your wallet inside it as well. It's a good bag, really, really good. In fact, I use it more of a quilt if I'm in the hammock when I have my sleeping mat. Sleep systems are quite personal, and everybody has their own preference. Some people take loads of gear, others can get by with just a woolly blanket. If you're camping in the summer, that's all you really need a lot of the time, and maybe just a mozzie net just to hang over to keep the little wee beasties out. Also, with the advent of spring, most of you guys, some of you guys like sleeping on the ground. It's time to be aware of ticks. They're wee beasties that can give you tick bite fever of one form or another, Lyme's disease and brucellosis. Lyme's disease is rather nasty. I've never had it myself. 2 people I know of personally have had it. One young girl, can't remember her name now, met a few times on woodlaw and wood smoke courses, really knocked her low. And of course Ben McNutt's had it. If you do get bitten by a tick, take it off. Don't cover it with anything like Vaseline and that. Use tweezers or the back of your thumbnail, scrape it off, keep an eye on it. If you're suffering flu-like symptoms about 7 days later and there's a large red patch, more like a target, see your doctor. If your doctor doesn't take any notice, go and see somebody else, another doctor. Get a second opinion, because Lyme's disease can be really, really debilitating. In fact, it could actually completely screw your life up. Other than that, it's been a day off in the man cave. I've been pottering around, getting used to the camera, not this one but the new Nikon that I've bought. Done some really nice pictures of Alfie on that, and just looking around, sorting stuff out, you know, getting ready for another night out, which will be very soon. In fact, I'm going to try and get at least one night out every fortnight, maybe every week. The only real drawback is that I miss my darling Avalon, but you know, she's always here. But it's great. It was great getting that night out. That night out was so good. You know, with recent events, you can just sort of sit back. It's great, sort of getting in touch with nature. Looking forward to more clement weather. I mean, the weather's still cold out there. It's bitterly cold. We in the UK, not only does it get cold, but it gets damp cold as well, and that is more debilitating to the bones than just being in the dry cold. Great fire video if you're watching this, Mike from Bushcraft Buttons. Loved that video about the fire coming up. A few more subscribers, and I'd like to say welcome aboard, boys. Great, and to everybody, thank you for your comments, wonderful comments, and I'll see you all down the line. I hope this video was of some good information. I'll be doing a few more in the man cave videos, you know, just odd little chats to thing, bit little projects I'm working on, or try to work on. Got some of this stuff. It's aluminium tray, this is the windshield that I made, and I've got some more kicking around. I'll be making a lid for my pan, for my non-stick sponge pan. It's worked quite well, and just lots of other projects. Well guys, that's enough burbling on, and be at peace with yourselves. Get out in the woods. Whatever you do, try and get at least one day out a week. It's great. Bye.